Hey yo, it's Koj. Welcome to the UKBL. We in the Dog Star Brixton. It's from the ashes. Make some noise if you in here, B. We about to get into the main event of the night. This shit's about to be fucking crazy. Make sure you check out our website, ukbl.co.uk. See details for upcoming events, all that good shit. We did the coin flip off camera. Villain's going first. It's round one of Villain. Let's get it in.
Yo, we here, yeah?
Let's go.
Let's go, V. Bro, for the sake of rap, I would have done this for leisure. But see, the minute Cole J made money a gesture is when stopping your flow become an endeavor. And boy, I'll be damned if Rivers made me buckle from pressure. Why lie? The sheer foot ruffled a feather, struck a chord in me that told me Duppy the breader. Cause not only do you look like you study at center, you sound and act like you bunk every lecture. Bruv, for everyone who told me Rivers nice, alright, here's a little tip to try. Go suck a dick and die. Yo, I watched you in dialect. First round, you had me mystified. You said, I'll stab my effing username in a keyboard because I am the vicious type. Not only did you say, I'll stab my effing username into a keyboard because I'm the vicious type. By the time you said vicious, right? Why were both your arms lifted high? By the time you said type, why did you shoulder roll and hit your stride? Bruv, here's what really hit me, guys. Because I know in his mind, when you sat at home and writ the line, you thought, whoa! That's the bar I'm gonna bring to life! That's bruv. And of course, the bar received no support. The bar received no support. But you made that face like they just over-snored. Bruv, they got the bar. They know it's forced. It didn't go over their heads. How shitty it is goes over yours. Bruv, that's why your schemes end right where my ridicule starts. See, the issue at heart, you don't understand how simple you are. See, if I ascribe your style an equivocal craft, I'd say your limited grasp of your pen puts Rivers on par with fucking minimal art. And here's why. You paint a simple picture which you think is profound. So I had a little glance to see what Rivers about. And exactly like minimal art, it only took me one look to figure you out. See, listen, if I was as dumb...
I was sleeping, that was fire. That's nice, G.
Yo, if I was as dumb as you, there'd be fuckery felt. But really, it covers him well like a comfortable shell. In some ways, it's even a luxury dealt. I could make fun of you, but nothing will help. That's where the brother excels. You have more bad bars than I have puns to expel. Bro, you're at a level... Yo.
Talk to him,
Bill. You have more bad bars than I have puns to expel. You're at a level of stupidity, punches repel. Do you not know how hard it is to make fun of something that makes fun of itself? But hey... That's funny. But yo, the more I think about it, I imagine how handy that can be. Imagine being so handicapped at rap, it becomes a handicap for me. Alright, maybe calling you stupid's a bit harsh, eh? How about you haven't got a smart brain which makes this battle a waste for me to partake? Because you'll say some stupid shit like, hey, I'm not a crook, but I'm halfway. Do you want the hook or the large blade? I gave your Muslim girl my gorilla dick. She calls me Harambe. That's my point. You don't make sense. So naturally, your style's tired. You're a mild writer, so infantile, I feel like a childminder. See, this round holds undertones of a lesson taught. You cannot beat me because you cannot sentence form. Anyone who put money on him, that was an investment flawed. Fuck Rivers, bank on me, you rest assured. Bro, when you told J-Red, I got a box of rounds to get rid of red like the contraceptive pill, that's when I knew, that's what... When you told J-Red, I got a box of rounds to get rid of red like the contraceptive pill, that's when I knew you can't outright me, Rivers. Because you can't take a circular concept and make it work in its concept. That's why we differ. Because I take the same idea and I construct the rhyme scheme sicker. You just keep the circle lost for words like a Chinese whisper.
Let's go, boy. Easy, man. Let's go, boy.
Imagine Villains from South. My young G confirmed that before I could even get this verse off. He hollered me back like, yeah, it's the only villain no real niggas have ever heard of. The online fans gash your name. I imagine Villains crazy. Been in the maddest situations. Up here trying to figure out what they see in you. Apart from the lack of pigmentation. Now your past few performances, I can't even downplay them, bro. Cause they were piss poor. Besides the fact you're who the sympathy vote exists for, the battles you provide now, the camel with the dry mouth. You got over the hump. I'm just expecting you to spit more, but you reuse angles in a bag of your lines. What you gonna tell me? My skin's patchy and dry, but if we both moisturize and sat in the sun, my skin would have that glamorous shine. You'd get skin cancer and die, but... Hey, Villun. It ain't personal. It's business to be done. I'm different for the funds. I'm out here cooking. Like Villun sitting in the sun. Hold on.
Fuck off, man.
But let's put you under the magnifying glass. Cause you ain't from the block, Villun, where the shots drilling. I'm not kidding. They're like, why are you throwing shade? Cause God didn't. Oh my gosh, Villun. Why?
Slow down.
Oh my gosh, Villun. You're over, Nikki. You are battle man kindly. I'm trying to control the species. Your bars are sci-fi references you stole from TV. Your flows are geeky. It's like we're in a race, you took a shortcut and crashed. You took the wrong approach to beat me. This the spirit of Kunta Kinte before the Toby scene. You won't defeat me. Don't believe me. You get your little egghead crap before I fry you up, but that's over easy. You want a war, then cross the line and get clamped up on the corner. No release fee. Lung deflated. Thick resuscitation. I have your bro bereaved and you're in hell like your soul's beneath me while old's trying to contact your goals through a broken Ouija. Broken spirit. Your dead delivery's the reason you always gotta break it down. It's not a creative style, I'll say it now. You got a worse delivery than a drunk midwife pulling a deformed baby out. This is Brixton. So forget the gratitude, expect this attitude, or get taken outside Iceland and tasered in the street. That's Electric Avenue. Wow. I didn't come here to convince you. I love weapons, you know, the nunchucker or the ginsu. I don't even need the Wesson. But I'd be lying if I said it wasn't something I was into. Man, them always trying to say I act ill. Trying to down credit my rap skill. That's why tonight I'm turning the heat all the way up like a £900 gas bill. Time.
Make some noise for that round, man, please. It's on Villun, let's get it.
Let's go, V. Yo, you said some albino bars. I don't find the angle menacing. I'm albino. That's a lack of melanin. You have eczema. You spend your whole life scratching everything. Bruv. Around Gift of the Gab, you might be their pick of their best. But I know the best way to issue a threat, you slay the king and the quicker it spreads. So news of what I do to you today is gonna trickle to them. I came to break rivers down in ways they didn't expect. Your name's Rivers. If that's not for your limit of depth, it's because my impact on you is gonna cause a ripple effect. Bro, I'm straight to it. Like straight, yeah, it is nice, bro. Wake up. Wake up! I give him his props. Yo, I'm straight back to it like Rocky when he countered Apollo. I'm saying you might not survive the round that's to follow, so tell your boys you're here tonight. But you're a doubt for tomorrow, cause by morning, Rivers, they'll be drowning in sorrow, can't Around Gab, this ain't Gab. So they ain't concerned if you shoot semis. Any talk of that burner, you lose heavy. All that does is make this 3-0 easy, like 30's the new 20. Cause you write as infantile as Wallace, being ridiculed by Gromit, but the gas of the Gab got you thinking that you're polished. So now every 4 bars, artillery's the topic. Bruv, we're both from South. The strip can be a toxin, tempers flare up, then consider it a promise. Cause once it boils down to it, I'm turning rivers to a hot spring. Cause the minute, the minute you stop rapping, that's the moment I've stolen the show. Cause they say you got good bars, but no one here can throw me a quote. Cause you have so many bad bars, it naturally lowers their scope. And that's what's overly cold. I took 3 days prep, and I'm still holding my own. You named yourself Rivers, you float nobody's boat, bruv. Do you know why? It's cause your lack of diction don't make the idea very tactile. You miss key elements of rap. If you address the man's style, you're like trying to play Scrabble with 7 blank tiles. And that's why you don't score points, because you don't touch the fans. How about a field where lack of diction offers you an upper hand? And it's not here, but you can make 100 grand just by doing mumble rap. Fuck's sake. In some places, they might find you innovative, but it's nothing about your writing I find intimidating. They said you're a test for me. If you're a test, this is science in equation, because I'm here to rain down on you to see if Rivers can rise to the occasion. But in fact, fuck the battle. How about we just step back for a second? Because they know you're not headline material. You're only here to stand in my presence. So just enjoy the moment and be glad for the blessing, because if I wasn't here, you would have battled at 7. Nah, let's put that bar into more focus. If I wasn't here, you probably would have battled when the doors opened. Bro, you're the only one who calls yourself God tier. And here's where that becomes an appropriate name, because you're unaware of yourself, so you don't know your mistakes. And if we're talking any omnipresence that you've shown on this stage, it's because your setups seem to be all over the place.
They say you got technical punches. Am I supposed to laugh? Hey, Koj, I seen one bang crack a boy's skull till it broke in half. But that shit don't matter. I got God with me. Tell this joker start. I'll be forced to empty more cans than O'Shea at an open bar. Now fuck the whole of your squad. I don't hate you exclusively. You're a fucking nerd. Do your thing. Play your computer, G. It's just strange how you can complete GTA but look and sound like you can't complete the stages of puberty. You'll never be champ. You should disregard the title. How can Villun's bars be viral when everything this square does revolves around the same pattern like the Fibonacci spiral? But you ask him, it's the verified victories why they say Villun's villainous. Left Viewpoint Village vilified when he left Tommy Villas victimized. A quick demise, ever since inclined to upgrade on a persistent rise. Now you hear this, and you picture lines like hieroglyphic Egyptian signs chiseled by the Israelites, but what does Villun even symbolize? What, the twisted mind that sits inside a demon's cranium with a 666 inscribed? What does Villun symbolize? What does he symbolize? What, a self-righteous martyr maybe? Well, I'm 50-50 with the love, cause you've been half-hearted lately. It's the concepts I can't create that makes this form of art amaze me. Fuck the vultures, I black out and spit venom. I'm dealing with carnage daily. Think of the pain and violence of an insane asylum. Everything inside the bars are crazy. You hear it, bro? That's how they clearly know. I have whoever's king pinned to the fucking floor. Villun was never near the throne. It's fear weighing heavy on his shoulders. That's Mysterio, just some transparent gas. You ain't hard, Villun. You give me that comic book Marvel feeling. But in your view, the line's hot like Cyclops. Yet you throw shade at my dark visions. Well, let's get the war locked. I came out unscratched in a scrap with Tone in my last mission. Tally voice, but you ain't got Tony's talk, so ain't nothing in your chest protecting you from me leaving your heart missing. I come to bar Villun like the Raft prison. I'm ultra on this platform. I cause apocalypse, your plot's monotonous. I'm swinging arms with the shades on like Dr. Octopus. When you create a premier platform, you need a boss on top of it. And these young dogs are deceitful. But shout to the staff, because as guardians, they know the difference between a daredevil and the masters of evil. I let the beast out where you'll never step, like Professor X. I'm seeing through your thoughts. You're a future corpse / mutant dwarf. The thing is, you spit fire, but it's grim how you still get lit up like the Human Torch. You know what rhymes with I love your mother's cooking?
No, tell us. Tell us, fam.
I'd love to know. Fuck it.
Talk, fam.
She's my fucking Wonder Woman. Time.
Make some noise for that round, man. Let's go. It's on Villun. Round 3.
I wrote to lift the room to pandemonium peaks, while I bless rivers like a Babylonian priest. Tonight, I'm as cold as the man you know me to be in your own vicinity. I told Briggsy, death come in freeze. This time I close my trilogy. If words are weapons, then that leaves you low on infantry, and that's what the difference is. You're limited. We go word for word. I'll commit a sin on him. Let's get busy, Rivs. They want me back on my...
Say that again.
them sins.
I wrote to lift the room to pandemonium peaks, while I bless rivers like a Babylonian priest. Tonight, I'm as cold as the man you know me to be in your own vicinity. I told Briggsy death come and freeze. This time I closed the trilogy. If words are weapons, that leaves you low on infantry, and that's exactly what the difference is. You're limited. We go word for word. I'll commit a sin on him. Let's get busy, Rivs. They want me back on my Villy shit, yeah. Killer Swifters, Schindler's Listing, Hitler's grips, you know.
Let's go, Phil. Keep going, Phil.
They want me back on my Villy shit. Yo, they want me back on my Villy shit, you know. Killer Swifters, Schindler's Listing, Hitler's grips, yeah. Intricate. Type of shit that makes you sound like an invalid, and you can't write like that, which is why you've got no pull. You're a rapper, more like a matador. You should have been red flagged for dropping bull, bruv. Bruv, I got too many styles. I don't know whether to Southpaw or Boston Brawl. You got me feeling like Nightcrawler, cause we share a floor, but I'm off the wall, cuz.
Let's go, Phil.
We might share a floor, but I'm off the
Let's go, Phil.
Because we might share a floor, but I'm off the wall. I don't know what the fuck you think you are, but you are not a rapper. You told Scorps your main attribute is you are not a gangster. That made me think you're a proper wanker. Because as a compliment, you've hit the nail on the head. As an insult, you completely fail your attempt. You mean to tell me you can imagine Scorps dying old, being frail in a bed, and not being gangster would be high on his scale of regrets? I'm not saying you're not enlightened as such, but if you think me not being gangster makes me the slightest of cunts, then I'm saying you're not enlightened as such. Bruv, why would I spend my whole life trying to earn street respect so I can do a 5-year stretch, get released from pen? Have mom telling me, change, you need to meet amends. Now I got a family, and I'm the only one who can keep them fed, so I try for a job. But all I receive is neglect, cause some dickhead told me crime paid, until I needed a fucking DBS. But that's your business. You can stick to the road and keep moving on anti. But the ends don't love you, cause they just use you for patsy. They poison rivers. Now it runs through them as badly as sewage that pollutes the fucking fluid at Ganges, cuz. Fluid at Ganges. That was horrible. Bruv, you act so proud of being on the street with a ratchet piece. And here's why I feel like you've been feeding us fantasy. Because online, police and brutality's got you pleading for amnesty, but to me it takes a degree of insanity not to see a disparity. Because you don't even know if your fight is fucking freedom or anarchy. 1 minute it's deviant strategies, then all of a sudden you believe in philanthropy. That's why I'ma call you Neo, because the scheme needs an analogy. You might be awake online, but you're still asleep in reality.
The grand scheme of things, don't flip open the door for you, bro. I was in Gab with my sleeves rolled up, breaking down the barricades. So any stats you take from verse track, I won't account for any of my accolades. We don't rap the same. Furthermore, when it comes to fucking your chick, we don't slap the same. We don't slap the same. You punch like you move up, gal. Every word your landing plane. Your bitch will walk in, see me, and on arrival, grab my balls. Baggage claim. That's the shit you're talking about, yeah? Put that on look. Hey, come on. But since we're in that ratchet lane, you need to check the Rivers archives before you judge me with a past life. Cause I was really posted up, pouch with more illegal contents than Villun's hard drive. But you use your laptop for straight business. But villains are known for dodgy deals, so what's poppin', Phil? The money's gonna change your beliefs. The profit's real. Now your battles hit the DF account, and 2 bars in, it's like the vote is where your interest rate. This is a double scheme, let me instigate it. You get premium gas and feel vindicated. Hyped up on next man's drive, will I have whoever's revenue liquidated? Drowned, indebted to Rivers for not banking on the right trail. Where I'm from, when the penny drops, you play it safe. Provide bail, but this guy's up in my boat, thinking if I'm financially afloat, it's cause of white cells. Well then it's a junkie on the night trail, ready to rob you. That's a hijacking, but you think you can outmaneuver Rivers with that gentle flow. That's you and your boyfriend kayaking. It's a different depth involved, your depth's involved. I have whoever's It's a different depth involved, your death's involved. I have your mum praying a strand of hair can help keep your disappearance the cases that the detectives solve. Generally speaking, these words will kill a soldier. You got guts getting picked apart by these lines. That's a kidney donor. With bars alone, I make sure you manage to die. That's Villanova. I'm rapping for real. I'm embarrassed you even challenged me, Vil. You could have came Gab and got slaughtered in front of Amityville. That's normal shit. You expect that, of course you did. Till I give you that nasty hook. Like the coat hanger your mother tried to abort you with.
Wow.
It's a different score. It's a different score. It's a different score. Chill. It's a different score. I'm equipped for war. I can grip the sword or a light dagger to take the piss. That's a slice bladder. You're a fucking nerd, you can't match my swagger. I have your man them fried up in a Hadron Collider. I'm trying to make Black Lives Matter. I rap like a rapper. You could die now or the long run. There's a whole bunch of rivers to cross. Just make sure you don't cross the wrong one. Time.
Make some noise for that battle, man.